Yardy Harmy Hearties, yours crafted here, coming to you from the latest snapshot, which is 13W06A. Today I want to show you the 1.5 bread maker or wheat maker. You can also use this on carrots and potatoes. And that should be kind of it, those that are similar to wheat. So first of all, I'm going to show you how to use it. Then I'm going to show you what you need to build it, and then we're going to do a layer by layer tutorial on how you build it. So this is fairly compact, and I will show you exactly how big it is in a minute. First of all, I will show you how to use it. You step inside and place 2 blocks like that, so it is completely dark in here. You should be able to see in here because I have the brightness at max. And then you place yourself so that you are facing the button, just like I am, and when the button is pressed you will no longer look at the bottom. So take a close look while I'm holding down the right key button or mouse button. When the button is being depressed, I am looking at the button and I press it. When the button is pressed down, I'm not looking at the button, I am looking at the soil behind me. And when you are done, you just break the last couple of wheat and you grab your stuff. So it's pretty simple to use, you just have to stand correctly. And yeah, place right in the corner here. If you face like this, you will just hit the button. That won't do. You will need to make sure that when the button is pressed, you are looking at the soil. So let's get out of here and show you how to build it. First of all, this is a 3 high design. It is 3 deep or long, whatever you like to say. It is 5 wide as well. So that is the area you will need. The materials you will need are 4 redstone, 1 comparator, a torch, a dispenser, a lamp, 2 chests. You could do with 1, but I recommend 2. A water bucket, a hopper, a dirt, and a couple of building blocks. The chest and the hopper is choosable. You can choose not to have them, but I strongly recommend using them. And we will use green wool blocks to show what we are placing in this layer, and we will use red wool blocks for what has already been placed. So let's start with the tutorial. So this is the first layer. This is where the most happens. You have your 5x6 pattern, and you take in the middle and 2 blocks back and place your dirt block, which will be your starting point. Next to that you will have a water source and enclose that in blocks. And place a block next to the other side of your soil, a dust behind that, a comparator on subtraction mode. This is very important that you get the comparator in subtraction mode, which is torch in the front on. A block in front of that and redstone dust back to the comparator. And then a block to the side like this and a L shape like this. Now this is the second layer. You will place your dispenser behind the soil, which is above the first redstone dust. Behind that you will place a hopper facing into the dispenser. You can do that by shift clicking. Now holding down shift so you are crouching and placing it on the side of the dispenser. And then you will place 2 wool like this, or of any building material, of course. Above the dust you will place a stone button. Next to the dispenser, a torch or a lever which is flipped on. That does not matter. But if you are placing a lever, make sure to place it on this wall, just like this. So you are not placing it on this block. And then you will continue the L shape that you did before, and we will go on to the next layer. So this is the last and simplest layer. Above your button, which is right there, you will place a redstone dust. Above the soil you will place a redstone light. You will place a solid block right there, and your regular blocks or building blocks in a smaller L shape than before, so you will build your roof. And you will place your chests like this. The only part of the chest that is important is that one of the sides are above the hopper, so you could place it like this, or like this. It doesn't really matter, but this is the most compact way, and it fits very nicely into the design. And now the only thing left to do is to fill your double chest with bone meal, and the items will all go to the dispenser. Grab your seeds, block this off. You could of course use a piston door to block it off with a redstone signal, but you could use it manually if you want to. Stand right here as we did before, press the button and place your seeds, and you will be all fine. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. If you did, please show some support, and I will see you all next time.